I'm going to try and work through something. It might not be a full song. It might just be pieces. I think the plan will inevitably be record everything, see how it all comes out, and at least have like a video per song of like the whole process, how I came to it, you know, where it stands in it. If I really get into something or I force myself to do something, I end up writing a whole song and then I'll revisit it and try and like edit parts to make it better. Like when you have a moment of creativity, you need to capitalize it because, you know, those things only come so often. Brilliant part about doing something like this, like I'm not sitting down writing a song for somebody. I'm not sitting down writing a song with a certain like feel or vibe or genre in mind. I'm just writing something, you know, so I can have a song. It's always good to just try and like force yourself creatively, because it's one thing to write with inspiration, but I really think that if you wanted to capitalize on songwriting, it's good to push yourself out of your comfort zone. And what better way than to just force yourself to write something, you know? Like if you're stuck in some type of creative block, like writing anything at all should in theory get you past, you know, your block. It's just hard to commit, you know? All right, so this one's called Reset. I think I have an idea. I don't know if I'll name the song Reset. I think I'll look for something else that feels a little bit more natural. Like trying to name something, the title, well, I guess I could do that, because the idea is just to get you to create. It's not necessarily to make it a specific thing. At least it's the way I took it and interpreted it. So I think on this one I want to try and do something I don't usually do. I usually don't give myself a lot of space when I'm writing words. Share ideas with chat, sir. Otherwise, it's like we're staring at you. I mean, it's kind of how it is. I'm kind of playing with this concept. So the whole thing is reset. So the narrative is this whole thing is like an argument between two people, in like a relationship, and then just basically regretting what you're saying. So the chorus is kind of down. I'm trying to like lead myself there. And I've got the whole chorus with like a couple of ideas to try and repeat some stuff. This is where you'll actually see me like work through things, because a lot of times I get something, like I know I feel something, I just don't know exactly what I'm looking for. So that's when I'll start doing stuff out loud, playing with different melodies. But for the most part, the lyric part is always like an internal thing. I'm trying to play around with the chorus just to have something in the background, because I can loop it just for what I was playing around with the chord progression. on a production level, like I already have this idea because it's like the reset thing. Like I want like some type of pitch bend that like slide down at the end of all of these verse sections. I mean, all these chorus sections to almost feel like a drag off, like a reset. And then the end choruses would probably feel just big and spacey. Right here, that bit's supposed to be for like the post-chorus. I feel like right now I have a verse and a chorus. I have enough. I want to do like another verse, another section or half of this verse. So I think from like a length sense, I want it to be like a double verse, and then like a bridge chorus, and then have like a second verse that's like a half verse, so it's not the full length of the first one, and then just like maybe even like a half pre-chorus and then the chorus again, and then kind of play into it a little bit. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure yet, but the narrative is there. So like my idea in this bit, like I kind of want this sound to be almost like a resetting sound, like a pitch bend down. So it'd be like, so if it's on guitar, that's where I'm kind of going with it. I have one verse, I have a half of a second bit, and then into the chorus, so I can at least play you guys what I'm thinking up to this point once I get there. There's a little bit off in that, tiny little bit of the loop is off in that post bit, but it's getting there. seconds into it, it feels like a reset. Huh, that's interesting. Completely on accident too, but that really works. Alright, we're just gonna naturally try and play through it on the first, like, quote unquote idea. Like, I have something, like it'll just be like a standing melody, but it'll get the idea in there, you know? And this isn't gonna be like a real, like, I feel like a real intro would be kind of starting with that thing I was just doing. So kind of like that. Kind of build it up in like a fake way.
Neighbors must think that we're breaking up, or that our house is haunted. All the screaming, slamming doors, setting off the alarms. We could stop right now, we could quiet down. Think we could pass the point of possible. Think that fragmented play can't be fixed. I heard it hit in pieces scattered. Just hoping only pieces, not past the point of completely shattered. Almost an hour now, not quieting down. Is this the one warpath unstoppable? Our eyes burn red, once passionate train flying off the tracks. Hindsight says we've been here before, just need one step back. It's starting to get our distance, but we can't seem to pull from the path. Someone messed up a comedy competition, both looking for the last laugh. I just wish that we could reset, put our fist down and forget. Oh, the more that we keep throwing, the more that we have to regret. And I just wish that we could reset, but life doesn't work that way. Says life doesn't work that way.
So that's where we're at so far. So then the second verse will be like a half verse. Kind of want it to wrap back around, and then go back to that chorus, maybe a little bit bigger, and then something soft, maybe something soft like a half bridge, like a fake bridge. I don't want to do like a full bridge. The song's already kind of running a little long, but the idea is there. So if we did this whole thing the way I wanted. I think we got it. Let's see if I can get through it this time. I had the idea to try and go through it, but I kind of botched it. Here we go.
Neighbors must think that we're breaking up, or that our house is haunted. All the screaming, slamming doors, setting off the alarms. And we could stop right now, we could quiet down. Think we're past the point of being possible. The fragmented plate can't be fixed, heard it hit and pieces scattered. Just hoping it's only pieces, not past the point completely shattered. Almost an hour now, not quieting down on the warpath unstoppable. Eyes burn red, once passionate train flying off the tracks. Hindsight says we've been here before, just need one step back. Starting to get our distance, but we can't seem to pull from the path. Some messed up comedy competition, both looking for the last laugh. I just wish that we could reset, put our fists down and forget. 'Cause the more that we keep throwing, the more we have to regret. I just wish that we could reset, but life doesn't work that way. No, life doesn't work that way. I just wish that we could reset. Yeah, I just wish that we could reset. Yeah, I just wish that we could reset, but life doesn't work that way. Heat of battle cooling down, waiting for the smoke to clear. Words are weapons, volume as leverage, surprised that you're still here. Reality came in too late, should have known there was no way that could have had a positive outcome, no. I just wish that we could reset. I'll put our fists down and forget. The more that we keep throwing, the more we have to regret. Well, I just wish that we could reset, but life doesn't work that way. No, life doesn't work that way. I just wish that we could reset. I just wish that we could reset. I just wish that we could reset. Well, life doesn't work that way. Fighting back and forth, trying to settle the score. Fighting back and forth, is there any fight anymore? Fighting back and forth, trying to settle the score. Should have closed that door, 'cause no one wins a love war. Yeah, I just wish that we could reset. Put our fists down and forget. And the more that we keep throwing, the more we have to regret. I just wish that we could reset, but life doesn't work that way. No, life doesn't work that way. I just wish that we could reset. Yeah, I just wish that we could reset. But I just wish that we could reset, but life doesn't work that way.
That's it. There we go. Title, song, done. And I'll save this for later, and then we'll do it. An hour 41. Not too bad.